Top 10 Secret Passageways in Houses. Who doesn't love to move to a new house, to start a new family, or to live on your own? Moving is a clear sign that you're becoming a grown-up. When you move, you want to instill your character to a place and make some changes. For many, it can lead to finding some issues if they are moving to an old house. Sometimes the house has electric malfunctioning, damaged plumbing, mold problems, and a long etc. But for a few, some discoveries can go from exciting to downright creepy. Today at Mind Read, we're going to show you some of the most exciting, creepy, and strange secret passageways found in houses.
What's wrong?
We hope you enjoy sneaking around with us in these very special houses. Number 10. Vintage Evil. At the 10th spot, we have a secret room found with a mysterious stash of videos. Back in 2014, a Reddit user reported an unexpected discovery at his house just 2 weeks after moving in. This homeowner claims that he was clearing up the attic when he found a hidden crawl space that led to a locked door. After forcing the hidden door, he entered a dark room completely covered with soundproofing material. There were 4 power outlets, one small raised area as high as a single bed, and a briefcase with some very strange contents. Inside the briefcase, he found envelopes with foreign currency, an old jewelry box, and 4 silver ingots of 1 ounce each. Yet the most creepy thing about the room was its safe, which had 6 VHS tapes that the homeowner couldn't play and gave to the police. The most suspicious of them was labeled "No, no, no, no." What were these videos about? Were they just hidden inside a safe in a secret room? The only clue about it was a handwritten note found in the room that read, "Save yourself." Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for all of you that'll just take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. And boom, 25 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. Number 9. Desecrated Cemetery in the basement. At the 9th spot, we found some reasons to thoroughly research our new house before buying it. After 20 years of good memories at her home, Helen Wiesnell thought it was time to repair the foundation of her old house. Dismayed, she found a human skull while renovating the dirt around the soil. After such a creepy discovery, Miss Wiesnell looked for answers everywhere. So a bit later, the Wisconsin Historical Society confirmed that she unearthed the skull of a man, buried around 1840. After the first gruesome finding, the investigation started to go deeper, and Miss Wiesnell needed to stop the renovations of the house for a while. Moreover, thanks to their research, the remains of a small child were exhumed from the same location. So, it was known that the community's first official cemetery was under Miss Wiesnell's house. Number 8. Dead End Well. It's not surprising that many of the secret passageways we found on this list are in the basement of the house. But in the 8th spot, the disturbing thing about this passageway is that it goes nowhere, literally. A Reddit user anonymously published several pictures about a very scary finding in the basement of his new house. A well-hidden trapdoor full of water with no pipes or holes. Incredibly, the homeowner claims that he made the discovery 5 years before sharing the news, and that he filled the well with stones and sold the house. The only clue he left about the mystery is that the previous owner was a guy with a bad temper. Number 7. A dungeon in the bathroom. Somewhere in the United Kingdom, a man found a trap door in the front of his bathroom in his new apartment. The place was charming, with wooden floors, high ceilings, and a loft. But curiosity was stronger than anything else, and this homeowner decided to find out what was behind that door. At first, the space behind the trapdoor looked quite common, until he noticed there were stairs. And then, he made a major discovery. Walking down the stairs, several intricate passages led to dungeons. It seems that the house was built on an old English monastery. The owner published the pictures and told his story on Reddit and Imgur, and the whole story went viral in days. Yet, we saw some graffiti and suspicious furnishings around. What do you think? Is it real medieval or just a hoax?
Come in here. Now this room on the right is right underneath my apartment. So let's have a look in here first.
Number 6. You're not welcome, Jeremy. Some passageways lead to creepy rooms, storage sites, cemeteries, but at the 6th spot, we found something certainly more tangible and maybe even more scary than a ghost. A group of university students thought they were living in a haunted house after finding opened cupboards and hearing noises they couldn't explain. But it was worse than that. They made a careful search inside the house and discovered a hidden room.
It's like, given that some random guy had a key to our house and was just living in our house without anyone knowing.
Chelsea Spears for The Lantern.
Behind a door that they thought just led to a maintenance cupboard. Inside the hidden room, they found textbooks, a TV, and Jeremy's personal belongings, their surprising and unwanted housemate. The young men quickly changed the locks and left a note for their faceless friend, Jeremy. "Sorry, bud, you can't live here anymore." Number 5. Student Basement. At the 5th spot, we found another story from a student that moved to a house in New Mexico bought by his parents. Nobody can deny that the freshman life is exciting. It's supposed to be more about parties, meeting new people, and facing tough challenges. However, in this case, the young man was terrified after hearing banging noises coming under the floor. As brave as somebody can be, the student investigated further and found a hidden door on the floor of the pantry, leading to a concealed basement where he found a desk, working lights, and a recently smoked cigarette. Number 4. Singer Castle. At number 4 in our ranking, it'd be almost impossible to have a complete list of hidden passageways without a castle. The Singer Castle in New York looks like a place found by Scooby-Doo and his crew to solve their next case, where hidden passageways and rooms are everywhere. The castle is placed on an island with ancient features like paintings that can be used to spy on people from a secret passageway, grates on walls, and a dungeon. Number 3. Do you feel watched? In the 3rd spot, we have a house with a hidden room we'd rather not know about. A potential buyer was looking at an empty house in America when he found a hidden room inside the cellar, Joshua's room. The place was full of drawings and handwritten graffiti with signs like, "No watching Isaiah through the hole." Ironically, no writing or drawing on the walls.
Alright, I'm gonna kill the light. We're gonna hopefully make our way up here without falling. Very narrow stairwell.
One of them even read, "Stop watching me." The terrified house hunter ran away from the place and looked for his brother so the pair could take some pics of the creepy place. Luckily enough, they survived to tell the story and post the pictures on Reddit. Number 2. Old Chapel. For more than 200 years, Catholicism was banned in England until it became legal again in 1791.
Glory to God! Glory to God!
During that time, Catholics were executed if discovered. For that reason, they used hidden chapels to pray and practice their sacred rituals safely. Surprisingly, in Shropshire, England, a couple found a metal grid in the hallway of their farmhouse. When they climbed down, they discovered a very old chapel with a wooden cross on the floor, allegedly from the time of Catholicism's ban. Now, get ready for today's best pick. Number 1. Most people work very hard to own their own homes from a young age, which can become a dream that inspires almost every effort and keeps people motivated, even at the most difficult times. This story of a young man is of a person that could achieve his dream very early in life, only to find out that his home had a dark past. Wandering around his new house, the man realized that the house wasn't empty. The previous owner left some of his belongings, which didn't seem to matter too much at first. But things got creepy when he decided to check out the basement. So after 2 weeks, almost everything was set, and the man decided to go downstairs so he could organize everything. Well, after everything was looking better, organized, and clean, the young man found a board over part of the wall. And although it looked like it was just some board that had been placed there, it was actually hiding a secret passageway. Behind it was concealed an arsenal full of gun cases, ammo pouches, tons of ammo, shotguns, rifles, and the worst of it, a grenade. To everyone's relief, the grenade was hollowed, but we can't imagine what we would do if we found a grenade in our basement. These were some exciting passageways, and we hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did. Have you found some awkward hidden places in your house? Leave a comment below with your story.